What's going on, everybody? This is Dave. Welcome back to another episode of Season Review. Today I am joined by Jordan, also known as Toxic LeMoN. He's been on the channel before. As you've seen, I've beaten him on a few drafts. Jordan, how are you doing?
Well, I'm much worse off now that you mentioned the draft losses.
Oh.
I came here all positive, thinking, my favourite Yam Yam, and now I'm...
I think one day you'll get
again.
revenge. One day you'll get revenge.
It will be like winning the Champions League final. It will be just the greatest moment of my Football Manager career, with a day I can finally shut you up. But alas, it's not happened yet.
Jordan, I'm looking at your social play stats. Why does it say your name is the awesome asshole?
Because I don't know. Because my YouTube was always weird in 2011. That's when I created my YouTube channel. It's very old.
Yeah.
And then I think that was a joke email I made. Yeah. It took my email name rather than the name I put in. I think some strange thing like that. So then I was stuck with that, and I thought, well, I'm never gonna make videos, so who cares? And then I made videos, so
well, this
fucking
is
great, eh?
So when did you start uploading FM regularly? Or start
never,
considering
never regularly.
Never regularly.
That's the on-running joke.
Or start considering yourself to be a YouTuber as such.
I'd say FM15, my Brentford series. Oh, maybe the Inverness save north of the border that I did. But none of that was great. Like my Brentford stuff, sentimentally, I love it. Like I look back and go, oh, I remember that fucking good old Ramco cock and his massive cock, and it was great. Having a regen who's worth 40 million, whose name is Cock, is just, it's comedy gold. But I didn't make the most of it, which is a shame. But yeah, I'd say that kind of stuff. So it'd be 20. It'd only been about a year and a half ago, maybe.
Yeah. So January.
Yeah.
50.
Around then. It was not crazy long ago.
Yeah, I mean, you're almost hitting 1K now, which is fully deserved. Like you've seen yourself, the amount of people. I think everyone on the season review so far has mentioned you as being up there with one of the best, one of their favourite or one of the best YouTubers, like Football Manager wise. So, how does that make you feel when you're watching him and it's like, oh, Jordan, and he's like, me again?
It makes me really happy, but it makes my PayPal very sad because the amount of bribes I've been having to give is ridiculous.
But yeah, Football Manager wise, have you enjoyed this game? I mean, what series have you put on? It's just the Derby one mainly, isn't it, this year?
Yeah, Derby's been great, and it's really defined my channel at the moment. That's my most popular series ever.
Yeah.
Just for my most popular video is my Derby first one, and it really gave me a style. So in terms of enjoyment, I've enjoyed it. There's moments where I'm like, yeah, I just don't want to play this, but a lot of the time that's my own fault because I make editing a bit of a task. It is a bit of a task. It takes me a little bit of a while, but I'm a strong believer of quality over quantity.
Yeah,
so
of course.
hopefully people understand that. And so I often get to a point in the save where I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm really enjoying the save, but it's like I've got to record now, and I'm like, I don't really want to record and edit at the moment.
Yeah.
So I think we all hit the wall, the wall where we have to record. But it's like I'm in a mood to play Football Manager, but I'm not in a mood to be really, sort of bouncy and really sort of over the top. Because I think with most Football Managers, or at least especially with me, when I make content, I'm always I'm Jordan turned to 110. I'm not I always pump it a bit because if you to listen to me play Football Manager, you'd be like, here's Hopman. Passes to Memphis. Oh, good goal. Yes. Yeah. Woo. That doesn't make a good video. So I'm like, oh, it's Memphis to Hopman. Oh, yes, he's took my trousers off with that strike. And shit like that. So it's great. I've just seen my audio in Audacity. Holy shit. I just sent it mental. Oh, God.
You started an MLS one as well, but I don't think you carried that on for very long.
We don't talk to me. What MLS? What's the MLS? Never heard of it, mate. What is that?
Now, how come you did carry on? Was it just the MLS rules were quite difficult to come by, or?
I actually really enjoyed it, strangely, but I got annoyed with myself because I had the opportunity to showcase that I could do something different with the MLS save, and in my head I was like, I want to make this different to my Derby save, and ultimately I kept I stuck to the same formula. I didn't try anything new, and so it kind of failed. I mean, I guess it was the introduction of face cam was that series, and it started from there. and people were like, "Hey, you should keep it because it, your face is nice." And I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." Don't start following me if you see me in real life, please. Alvar mainly. Alvar's weird. He creeps me out, man. He really does. But yeah, it was in terms of like my stuff, it was good. It was good content, but it was too similar to what I was already doing, and I couldn't justify just doing the same thing over and over again, but on 2 different series. Because, like, if I'm doing the same thing on my Derby series, I don't want to end up mimicking it in my MLS save and maybe repeating myself and repeating stuff I've already done. So I kind of was like, this doesn't need to go on because and then I got annoyed because I fucked it basically, because it's like, do something different, and I did the same thing, and it was sucky. So fuck me, I guess.
Are you happy that the Derby save has like lasted almost the whole duration of FM16, or do you wish you'd kind of had something different in between as well, or after it, kind of thing?
I don't know. I feel like if I'd have uploaded more, maybe. Yeah. But I feel like because I've stretched it out a ridiculous time, and that's not planned. A lot of it's like, hey, I've got college work to do, so I'm gonna do this because getting them educations, which is the technical term. And it's just shit gets in the way. But maybe something else. But I really have enjoyed my Derby series. It's really like helped. Like it was so good doing something I was familiar with, because it meant I had a lot to talk about. Yeah. And a lot I could joke about. Like, I would never joke about like another team's chairman, because I wouldn't know who they are, unless it's a well-known name. But it's the fact I can I refer, I mean, this is a weird thing to say, but I refer to my chairman as I refer to him as Kim Jong-il in my Derby series. I have photoshopped his head on Kim Jong-il's body. And that's just because, I know about him. I know he likes money, and obviously, because I'm familiar with all the stuff he's done with Derby, I know he likes money. And he doesn't, we've had, because when he sacked Paul Clement, for example, I was so annoyed, but obviously, it was his decision. And so, I could mimic that in the video and play off that. And so, if it was something if it was using people I wasn't too interested in, and with Paul Clement, for example, because I'm a big fan of him in real life, because I don't think he should have been sacked by Derby. The fact I managed to get him in my videos, added a really interesting narrative. We'll get to that. It was just great. But yeah, what was the question? I'm so lost. I've just rambled on about it.
Yeah, no, you answered the question.
I enjoyed it. It's great. It's fun. I like it. I like it. You should watch it. It's good. Plug. Link in the description. There you go.
Kieran described your kind of style as videos as something to do with Zwayback, the FIFA YouTuber.
I love Zway.
Would you is that someone you kind of look to give you some sort of inspiration for some sort of videos, or?
Yeah, he showed me that not everything has to look professional to be entertaining.
Yeah.
His intros are ridiculous. They're just so ridiculous, to be honest. He'll have Antonio Conte in a Lamborghini rolling up with N'Golo Kante, and then he'll go to McDonald's, and then there'll be Jose Mourinho serving fries, and then Jose Mourinho gets pushed out of McDonald's, and Louis van Gaal appears because he's now out of a job, and it's just so weird, and he's just so strange that my type of humor is just, I find stupid stuff really funny. Yeah. Just to me, MLG stuff I think is ridiculously hilarious because it's just so random and weird. And Zway's is just so random and weird that it's so funny to me. So it's I really like his style, and my stuff is very similar into what I try and do. So
is there anyone else of that similar sort of mould, or is it mainly Zwayback?
Mainly Zwayback. Someone else who has a main focus on his intros is someone like Dr. Benji, obviously.
Yeah.
I do I think he really made an effort of making intros a really good way to entice people in. You watch it and you go, oh, that's good, I want to watch more. And then, but obviously something that he says that I echo a lot is that if you're going to make the intro incredible, the rest of the video has to be incredible. It has to be at least entertaining. Don't have the best intro in the world and the worst video, because people your retention rate will be terrible. I don't know how good audio retention length. What is a good one for videos of the similar length to me? I should ask more people, but I get 6 or 7 minutes, which I think is quite good. It's so I'm hoping that the way my videos play out with sort of lots of cuts, lots of little tidbits in here and there that it sort of keeps people's focus. And even if people have short attention span like I do, like I've forgotten your main question already. Again, it's like I can still enjoy it even though I can't quite remember what the fuck I was talking about like 10 minutes ago. So, but no, in terms of people who inspire me and stuff, in terms of the style I do, mainly people like just mainly edited stuff. I mean, like, Zoe mainly though. Like Zoe's a lot of stuff like music in videos and stuff, and the like zooming in and stuff. If you watch his and was to watch one of my Football Manager videos, you would go, yeah, I see a lot of similarities, a hell of a lot. So yeah. Mainly him.
So talking about YouTubers, who kind of has been your favourite Football Manager YouTubers this year for FM16?
I really thoroughly enjoyed Foxy when he was doing his YouTube stuff. His director's debacle was hilarious. That another one was one that inspired me as well.
Yeah.
That was really good. He had such a he tried so much, and it's similar with his Nike stuff as well. Like he tried so much different stuff, and he really ironically pulled stuff out. Sort of. He really thought outside the box, which ironically Fox in the box. It's a funny joke. There's a joke somewhere. Someone will make it. So his stuff was great. Benji Salford, I wish I caught up with more. Like it's one of those like he just uploaded too much for me because like when it comes to YouTube, I don't watch too much FM.
Yeah, same with me,
because
honestly. Yeah.
When you play FM, when you edit FM and you load FM, you kind of get a bit FM'd out, so you have to watch the best stuff. Like, so I try and watch stuff that I know will entertain me, whereas there's some type of videos that I just don't. I'm like, why am I watching this? And so when I go on YouTube, I like to watch other things like other like gaming channels and like vlogs and stuff. So I say vlogs. I watch one vlog, and that's Casey Neistat. So I don't really watch that many vlogs. So
yeah.
But yeah, not too much FM. But Kieran's stuff is pretty good. I watch him because he's a good mate. Killer Kizza. Kappa's has improved a lot. He's a good mate of mine as well. One True Nerd stuff is good. Gendo as well.
Gendo, yeah.
I love Gendo. Yeah, they're all really good.
And in terms of like underrated FM YouTuber, say someone that's just started or maybe someone that deserves a few more subscribers, who do you reckon as well?
Now, in every video so far, everyone's mentioned me, which quickly want to say, thanks, I love you. But, yeah, me. I'm really underrated, I reckon. Yeah. No. I thought I'd continue the theme, so every video someone's mentioned me, so you're welcome, Dave. You've got an on-running theme now.
Yeah.
Witty Manager is quite good. He works, he does some really good stuff. Has an Australian twang to it as well, which is just his accent, which I quite like.
Yeah.
And so yeah, he does good videos, and like I feel like deserves a little bit more than what he's got currently. Who else now? I feel like I should now wait. YouTube, let's go. I wasn't prepared for this question. What you meant to anyone? Maybe Killer Kizza as well.
Yeah.
But like he deserves a bit more. But at the same time, I always say this to Kieran. I always say, that your stuff is good, but like my one criticism, and I'll put it publicly now, is that he needs to sound bothered. Like, in his videos, sometimes he just doesn't sound bothered. It's like, just fucking sound like you care, man. It's like, why am I supposed to care if it sounds like you don't? So it's like, stop putting on this weird presenter voice and just, like, because I speak to Kieran a lot and we play, like, FIFA and Pro Club stuff. He's really expressive and entertaining. And yet, like, sometimes in his videos, he's like, oh, guys, Kieran here today. We've got Football Manager. And it's like, stop being monotone, goddammit. Stop putting enthusiasm in. Yeah. So, maybe him as well. But yeah, there's a load of good content. Just go and search for it, really.
Yeah. For Football Manager 17, then what is your plans? I'm guessing you're not going to do another Derby saver, are you? I don't know.
Probably not. I feel like I want to do a big club for the beta just to get them views. No. Just to get me introduced to the game in case there's any big changes. And like I was thinking, a couple of clubs was maybe someone like Everton I might do, given that they had a takeover. One of the ideas I had was someone maybe like Wolfsburg, maybe someone like Atletico. Mm-hmm. That'd be probably the biggest I'd go, because like something like Barca or Real Madrid just doesn't interest me, because it's like I don't know if I'm getting better at the game or I've just got Messi and Ronaldo to carry me. So. So yeah. But in terms of actual saves, I've got I'll let you know actually. I've got two that I'm currently thinking of. One is Doncaster.
Okay.
Because their relegation to League Two is interesting, because it wasn't only 2 or 3 seasons ago they were in the Championship.
Yeah.
So that could be an interesting rebuilding project. Or maybe Real Vallecano if I want to go abroad. Because given that they were relegated to the Adelante, or the second division.
Yeah.
I feel like they have a really interesting story that could be told for the fact that they in my head, right? I'll admit, I had a fantasy about this. I was like, imagine how great it would be if I went to Vallecano, I signed Michu, and me and him rocketed up to like the La Liga, and then managed to like go on this massive journey together. Me and Michu, it'd be great. But also, they are they're a Madrid club as well, so there's the opportunity there for that. You could make them the biggest Madrid club, and it could be this really nice story that you can eclipse Real Madrid, which would be ridiculous because they are the Galacticos. So but that possibly, but it really could be like so impulsive. It could just be like one day I'm going to start a save and I go, I'm going to record this, fuck it, and we'll see what happens. So like that was my Brentford save. Like I didn't plan it, I just did it. I just like I've started a Brentford save because I really liked the way Mark Warburton had them playing, and then I was like, I'm gonna be Brentford. I'm gonna record this. I haven't made YouTube videos in ages. Let's make a YouTube video. That's what I did.
Yeah, I mean, even when the season starts, you might see a team in a division or a player playing for a certain team that might make you think, oh god, there'd be a good save on Football Manager, and it might just trigger in your head that it'd be a good series. So you never know. I'm not fully hooked on what. I'll probably do a separate save to a beta save, and hopefully I'll start streaming as well. So we need to think of a save for that. But I'll probably do like a more long term one for that.
One of your streams, your streams are the best because they freeze and then they go
down.
I've got
a proper. I'm getting a proper computer now. It's all ready to be built. Okay. So.
That's a shame. Old school Dave has a party streams were the best. Matt will know.
That's why.
True nerd knows.
That's why I didn't have him to record on Twitch, so no one could view it back again.
They were the best. They were like when you like the next partnered FM streamer. And me and Matt will just be reminiscing about the times that
you started screaming when the little dots were moving on the screen.
Yeah, you were like, "Oh my god, it's actually moving this time! Look at David Edwards!" And it's like, it was great.
Yeah, for Football Manager 17, then say there is someone that comes up to you now and asks that they want to start for Football Manager. What kind of tips would you give them to start up?
Have fun. That's a good start.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. Because if you're not enjoying it, nobody else is.
Yeah.
And then I always say, don't stray too far from the norm, but at the same time, be innovative.
Yeah.
Because, like, you don't want to mess with a tried and tested formula. If it's working for other people, it probably will work for you. But then again, don't copy someone else. Like, take bits and pieces from videos that you enjoy, because that's what I do. I like what this guy's done, I'm going to put it in my video. I like what this guy's done, I'm going to put it in my video. So, take little bits from everyone, watch as much as you can, which I guess is kind of hypocritical saying that I don't watch much FM. But from the bits that you watch, and there's bits that you like, try and implement it in your own series. And then if you can come up with something new that no one else is doing that you think is... That could really revolutionize something, or you think this would really help videos, no one else is doing this, I'm going to put it in my video and I'm going to make my video different. Just be different and like find the gap in the market, really.
Yeah. Perfect. So, good advice. And Jordan, I think that's time now. So thanks a lot for coming on. If you guys
I've rambled for 20 minutes. Jesus.
If you guys do want to check out Jordan's channel, a link to that will be in the description. I'll link our drafts as well in the description that we've done together.
Oh yeah, of course. Has to put them in.
Yeah, and until next time, guys.
Can I just quickly say one thing actually before I go? I'm not usually this boring. I've been quite serious for once. I've been a good boy for once. I'm not normal. I normally talk about my dick, honestly. Normally, that's what I talk about in my videos. I'm like, I'll hold up a Lucozade bottle and go, "That's good job my dick doesn't look like this, isn't it?" And then everyone will go, "You're an idiot. Stop talking about your phallus, you naughty." And then, it's great. I love it.
Anyway.
Dave's just like, this video has gone to shit. Oh, no. My channel. No, he's ruined it. I'll never get partnered now. And...
anyway, make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Go and check out Jordan. Until next time, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all soon.
Bye.